Hello everyone, because this time we are going to repair another microwave oven. This fault that it brings is that it does not heat. I already uploaded one a long time ago that when it was the micro switch, but that is when they do not turn. In this case, if it turns, then let's go to put it to work, but a little loud noise sounds that has already thundered. Well, in this case we are going to check it because this microwave is thundering. In this case it even blew. The fuse was working, but the fault it had here made a lot of noise and it did not work, it did not heat. Well, then we're going to remove the lid. We're going to disconnect it and remove the lid, disconnect it and remove the lid. All microwaves are lifted and pulled back. Now what we are going to do, we are going to download the capacitor. To discharge the capacitor you have to touch this pin with the one below. There it is. In this case the fuse has already blown off. We are going to change the fuse as well, and this part is the main one that is damaged when it does not heat up, when it only does not heat if it rotates, and everything can be a micro switch. In this case we are going to change the magnetron, this piece, to know if it does not work well. This one was already seen the failure here. Very basic, very is that the detail to see if it focuses in video. It is very difficult to focus, but well, here in this part of here the magnet is broken. If the magnet is broken, if the magnet is here, look, you can see if the magnet is broken, it is that it no longer works. The other way to test it is if these heat dispersers are loose. It is not useful anymore if you test it with a serious multimeter. If this tip, and here you have it. Continuity, that is, if any of these two ends is grounded to what is this, to the ground. These two are not useful to each other if they should give continuity, but well, let's change it. Well, here we already have the other one. Let's put it in, check how they disassemble so that it is not difficult for them to reassemble, since that piece takes a lot of power. And there it is. If they fix, it generated a lot of heat as it is melted, and now we are going to change the fuse. The anger is that since it is stuck, how? It is stuck because it is already hard to remove it. We are going to have to do it with tweezers. Let's hope it does not break. It is if they fix it is all melted. It broke, but it does not affect it, so we are going to change it. You have to check that it is of the same capacity. In this case the clamp is. A little loose. Let's tighten it. They must be tight and the clamps must be closed a little. The foul was good. And just as they removed it, they have to put it today. It's in this case. Let's go. To put a belt that is here in the box so that it is not too affected by the heat here. The heat should not reach so much. Now we proceed to connect it again, but you have to disconnect it again. I forgot to put the connection to the magnetron. It is connected already. Work. Hello, well, we are back again. You see that the video is cut and you have to, since I already have a full memory, then that is the problem, well, as we had agreed. Change the fuse, tighten the terminals. Well, magnetron was changed and so we put it to work. We connect it and it should no longer be short and it should heat up. Well, we put water in and it is in. We put water in and we put it to work for a minute. I am not going to leave it all. The whole minute for what? Because if the video is not going to be cut again and it is going to be worth corn, then we are going to leave it working and it must work with that because they are already having that problem solved. That problem is when it just does not heat up is. The magnetron, or when you hear a very loud dragging noise, I think I'm going to cut the video to see if it already warmed me up. And there it is, the glass has already dulled and if you can see, it's already hot, steam comes out and everything, and well, this microwave was repaired. I hope you liked it, like it, comment and subscribe. See you until next time, ciao.